To be the top 1%, you need to enter a room of 100 people and leave number 1. To be the top 0.1%, you need to enter a room of 1,000 people, like a local high school, and leave number 1. To be the top 0.01%, you need to enter an arena of 10,000 people and leave number 1. Think about it, a stadium. And in a battle to the death in that stadium, you have to come out on top. You beat everyone, not almost everyone, everyone.
You have to want it. You have to want to be better. And it starts off with you have to have pride in yourself. You have to have pride in yourself. You have to have, there's something about you, whether it's your last name, whether it's just the smallest thing. You have to be proud of yourself.
Do you actually want to do this or not? Because if you actually want to do it, what's going to stop you? Nothing. And if you don't really want to do it, what's going to stop you? Just about anything that comes up. Just about any obstacle that gets in your way becomes an excuse. It becomes a reason. It becomes a rationale for not proceeding down that path.
You've got to want it as bad as you want to breathe. And if you want it that bad, if you're willing to give it that much, you get a big piece of what you want. In life, dreams do come true. Anything you want can happen and become a reality. I believe that sincerely, and I'll die on that thought, okay?
He doesn't stop. I've told him 1,000 times. He's doing too much, but he doesn't care. He just keeps going. Every single day, he wakes up with one goal: get better. He welcomes failure, just to understand it, just to break it down, just to beat it. When he doesn't see progress, it eats at him. Not because he doubts himself, but because he demands more. He doesn't care about average things. He doesn't care what they say about him. Not their opinions, not the party this weekend. He wants only one thing: to become better and better and better. He is a grinder, not just a man, a machine, a force. A grinder, like the device that reduces solid stone into dust. And that's what he does with goals. He breaks them down. He crushes them into small, unstoppable actions. He makes the impossible real, like a mad scientist in the dark. Relentless, obsessed, and that is why the grinder will never stop.
He turns vision into action, ambition into routine, dreams into dust and shape again. That's why the grinder will never stop.
Winning demands that you look stupid first. That's the game. You're gonna look like a clown the first time you try anything worthwhile. You want to learn a new skill? You're gonna suck. You want to start a new business? You're gonna look stupid. You want to develop discipline? Guess what? You're gonna fail a few times. That's part of the deal. And the people who win are the ones who accept that cost and keep moving anyway. That guy that you see at the gym with the perfect physique, he didn't know what he was doing. He didn't know how to eat. He didn't know how to train. He had no idea. He was just like you. That guy that you see driving the car that you want, living in the house that you want, with the business that you want, he suffered. He got made fun of. He got laughed at. He was embarrassed. All of the things that you are. The only difference is they cared more about what they were becoming than what they look like today. They failed over and over and over again, and every single time they failed, while everyone else was laughing, they got better.
You want to know what really separates the best from the rest? It's not talent, not even luck. It's obsessive discipline, even when no one is watching. Michael Phelps didn't become a legend because of his physique. He became one because for 6 straight years, he didn't take a single day off. Not on his birthday, not on Christmas, not even on Sundays. He trained when no one else would. And in that silence, he found his edge. Here's what most people don't understand. The best don't wait to feel motivated. They do what needs to be done, even when they don't feel like it. Because they've learned the mind can be trained, just like the body. And when you master that, you become unstoppable. It's not about being like Phelps. It's about acting like someone who takes their life seriously. Do it for yourself. Do it every day. And one day, you'll look back and realize you became the kind of person you used to admire.
If you're not willing to look stupid, if you're going to get hung up on what other people think, you are not capable of winning. Because this test, the test that you pass in the beginning about feeling stupid and looking stupid and having doubt, having people laugh, that is the hardest test to pass. And if you can't pass it, you can't win.
I just don't feel like working out right now. I don't feel like putting in the work. I just feel tired. I feel like I'm not at my best. I don't care. Nobody cares how you feel. Alright? Stop letting your emotions dictate your actions. Alright? Put in the work. Put in the work. Do it tired. Do it sore. Do it happy. Do it when you're motivated. Do it when it's the last thing that you want to do.
Some of you and I know what it is to have a season of calm in our lives. We're inside the will of the Father. We are obeying the Lord Jesus. We're doing everything we know how to do, and out of nowhere, a hardship emerges, some trauma emerges, some conflict with some people emerges, some trial emerges, some demonic attack emerges, all while we're inside the will of God. Because I want you to see, not every trauma is from the devil. You and I know what it is, some of us, to be doing everything inside the will of God and then sail directly into some hardship that we did not want, we did not ask for, we did not plan for, we did not script, we did not pray for. So we see right now they have sailed into a storm by the will of God. The same way I'm telling you, a lot of you are dealing with hardships right now, drama right now, issues with people, conflict issues. A lot of you listening to me right now are dealing with things that is not because you've done wrong, and it's not because God doesn't love you, it's because He actually sent you into that storm. It's the same way the Spirit of God led Jesus into the wilderness to be tempted. So there are some trauma, there are some hardships, there are some trials, there are some things you and I will experience in this life that have been designed for you to experience. The Lord has allowed you to walk into those hardships and trials. And nowhere in the text do they try to turn around. I learned from this moment that when you know you're inside the will of God, you know you're doing the right thing, you know you've made the right decision, and you're feeling adversity as a result of that decision, that does not mean you should be deterred from continuing to go forward. Because I know what it is, and some of you know what it is, to be tempted that you're moving in one direction, you've stepped out in something God told you to do, and all of a sudden you feel adversity. And then the temptation would be that because the warfare is so strong, because the winds are so strong, because things are not working out the way that I planned, I should just turn around and go back. Go back to what? You're going to go back to the seashore that you left? Well, what are you going back to? You're going back to a life of sin? You're going back to the church God told you to leave? You're going back to the job He told you to leave? You're going back to the relationship He got you out of? He told you to start the ministry, and you're going to go back and abandon the ministry? Like, you have nothing to go back to, family. The only thing behind you is what is the season you have left. And there's only one direction in the kingdom, and it is forward. So not just because you feel adversity inside of God's will, that does not mean you should be deterred from going back to where you came from. When you feel adversity inside of God's will, keep rowing forward inside of God's will. And in the fourth watch of the night, he, that is Jesus, came to them walking on the sea. Stop. Family, this blows my mind, okay? Because you ain't never seen nobody do this. I never seen anybody jump into a pool and walk across a pool. It says that at the fourth watch of the night, Jesus came walking to them on the sea in the middle of a storm. The fourth watch of the night is sometime between 3 and 6 a.m. Preacher, I don't get it. God, watch. That means they've been out there for like 6 to 8 hours. Watch. And if the Sea of Galilee is only 8 miles wide, according to other writers and history, they had already rowed like 5 or 6 miles. Watch. They had almost rowed across the whole sea in adversity. And the Lord waits until they're almost at the shore. The Lord waits until they're almost at the shore to come and meet them where they are. This is so powerful to me that he did not rush to get to them where they are. He let them linger in that trial for just a little bit of time. He let them linger in that adversity for just a little bit of time. Man, this is for all of us, oh my God, who knows what it feels like to say, Lord, I've been in this for a long time. I've been dealing with them for a long time. I've been dealing with this warfare for a long time. I've been dealing with this problem in my life for a long time. But I want you to see that Jesus eventually, watch, came to them.
My question was always, could I become committed to the process of what I was doing without being emotionally attached to the results of what I was doing? In other words, if I didn't get what I thought I was going to get, can I still show up and be just as dedicated, just as committed, and just as on fire as I was at day one? Right? Because everybody knows how to respond when they get what they're supposed to get and things go the way it's supposed to go. I think that's the reason the quote says you judge the character of a person not by where they stand in times of comfort and convenience. You judge the character of a person by where they stand in times of challenge and controversy. You got some of the most brilliant people on the face of this planet. When they hit adversity, they can't fight themselves out of a paper bag. And it's not even that they don't have the will, like they got it. It's that the perspective about the adversity isn't right.
Well, it's that time of year again. We start to feel real happy. Why? Because we're not going to work. If you believe in Santa Claus and you celebrate Christmas, you're looking forward to Santa Claus coming down the chimney giving you some presents. It's a real good time of year. So in that good time of year, we start to feel real good about ourselves. So I start to feel great. So we start making promises to ourselves about, hey, I'm going to lose some weight. I'm going to get better in school. I'm going to be better here, be better there. But guess what happens? The real Merry Christmas happens when all of that noise is gone. It's quiet. And it's you against you. And now all those endorphins are gone. And that promise you made about getting up early and getting after it to go lose weight, study harder, guess what? It's a lot harder now. That repetition becomes a lot harder now. So a lot of us can't do things on our own. So find somebody in your life. So when you throw that towel in, they throw that motherfucker back at you and say you're not done yet.
And most people are not going to understand why you're so driven, why you're so obsessed. And if you try and make them understand, you're going to end up frustrated. The best advice I can tell you is go on the journey by yourself. It is the best journey, man. Leveling up, making more money, losing weight, getting fit, becoming the best version of yourself is the fucking most awesomest journey you will ever go on. But it's a journey that you'll probably go on by yourself.
You were not born to be another one of them. You were not born to be a regular Joe. This is why you never feel comfortable with it. This is why you always think bigger. You always think what if or what could be. If you were completely satisfied with where you are, you wouldn't even have these thoughts. Freedom doesn't exist in the easy. It exists in the hard. Everything that you're chasing, the happiness, the fulfillment, the end product, who you want to be, how you want to live, these things exist in the heart.
Remember that feeling, don't you? The moment when you realized you were at the bottom. The moment when the world decided you weren't worth anything. The moment they discarded you like trash. But let me ask you something. Did they decide your fate? Or do you still have a choice?
Because this is where you decide who you really are. Will you let their words define you? Or will you make them eat those words? Listen to me. The pain of humiliation is futile. It can burn you alive, or it can set you on fire. You decide which one.
Because there are two types of people in this world. Those who stay down, and those who get back up stronger. You already know which one they expect you to be. But what they don't realize is that you are not the same person they left behind. They broke you. Good. Now you rebuild. They humiliated you. Perfect. Now you train. They made you feel like nothing. Now you show them that you are everything.
They don't have control. You get it? Stop. They don't have a shackle around their head. It's on you. You can get it off anytime you want. You can put down that phone and you can pick up that phone.
We think that we're working our ass off, working hard. You know, we've been working out hard in the gym for a month, but we haven't seen any results. So we get all fucking down and poopy pants and shit. You study for 30 minutes for a fucking test, and you didn't do as well as you thought. But now we're fucking sitting there thinking, what am I gonna do? Lose weight? Be better at work? Study harder? Most of us feel like that shit. Every year we go about 2 fucking weeks of a fucking job. All I need is a miracle. Well, guess what? That miracle ain't coming. There is no perfect time to start. You gotta start now with changing your life. We're all being tested in life. And guess what? This is one test you can't cheat on. In the military, we had this big old rucksack on the back. Had batteries, water, extra gear. Your extra gear is the shit you're dealing with in life. And the only way to overcome it is for you and you alone to face it. You gotta do your best work when you're at least motivated. So those days you don't want to do it, guess what you gotta do? You gotta suck it the fuck up and do it. What the fuck do you expect? You're not putting in the work. You have to do more. You gotta stop telling yourself that you're doing enough. In life, it's never enough until you feel this overwhelming feeling of shit, man. I'm outworking the crowd. I'm outworking everybody. I'm doing more. It's not until then. Once you get there, that's when you fucking know you've done enough.
This is a public service announcement from CT Fletcher. I will not contribute to the pussification of a nation. Get your punk ass out there and work for it, motherfucker. It's still your motherfucking sex. No matter what, it's still your motherfucking sex. Man, kill, destroy something, hunt it down, kill it. I'm the annihilator, the destroyer, the one that you fear. I am the one your mom told you to be afraid of. I am the bump in the night, motherfucker. I am here to kill you. I am not here to play with you and be your friend. Find your friends at home. Run tell your girlfriend that you need a tap, a pat on the head, or rub on the back. But I'm not the one, motherfucker. I'm not here to make you happy or to appease you. You are sick to me. I am here to destroy you. Man, you heal me. finished you, demolished you. That's what I'm here for. If you want anything else, you in the wrong motherfucker.
I ain't finna tell y'all how I got away with this shit.
You can get the fuck off your hush puppy wearing ass, the fuck up, get your ass into the gym. Be the monster. Stop being the motherfucker running up in your goddamn hut. Your house, afraid the people in the motherfucking take the monster might see you. Get your ass up. Be the monster. Get the motherfucking dead, family ass village. Be the motherfucking monster. It's still your motherfucking set, no matter what. It's still your motherfucking set. Your motherfucking set. Don't know me now, but you will. You just wait till it's over with. Yeah, that shit is disgusting. It's so fucking light. Woo! Your wife told you you were strong. They lied to you, motherfucker. You ain't shit. You the strongest motherfucker in your living room, on your couch, but step outside your door amongst the rest of the motherfuckers, and you ain't shit. Get up with that shit. Show 'em what we do. 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 Do a goddamn thing but talk shit. Any fucking squat down to take a piss ass bitch can talk shit. The fuck up and do something. The old bull and the baby bull. This shit is fucking disgustingly light. I can't get excited about shit this motherfucking light. I don't even know. Am I lifting weights, Google? I can't even tell if I'm lifting weights or not. Show 'em what we do. What we do. What we do. What we do. Show 'em what we do. 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 17 years you been a pussy. You tired of being a pussy? I'm tired. By the time you get 18, you don't be a pussy no more. Do this down high road. Well, get this shit, goddammit. Show 'em what we do. 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 Show 'em what we do. 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 They gonna talk shit, Bulo. They got the nerve with they thick bifocal glass wearing ass, #2 pencil, writing down shit ass to talk shit. And they let an old man, bad, broken down old man, pick a square in their motherfucking ass. Old man. Come on, Winston, show 'em what we do. We do. Get your punk ass out there and work for it. I'm CT motherfucking fucking stuff, man. Something. Do something. Your own motherfucking cage. You have to fucking beside this lane. He's you. Show 'em what we do. What we do.
This is a man's world. Frustrated. I'm trying to listen to God. I got my own flesh and my pulling me here, my own desires, my family, my friends. All these things is distracting me from the truth, and it's difficult to give in, especially when you're young, man. But if you can go through it, you'll come out like gold. If I can go through the fire. They don't want to go through the fire. They want the lotto and go to Jamaica and the Bahamas to do their own selfish thing. But he said, if you wait till I exalt you, I give you the desires of your heart. But it's difficult to wait because everybody's in a hurry. Technology, it's fast, it's in a hurry. They're angry, they're frustrated, they got time, they're on the cell phone, they want to text message you, y'all in the same car, you gonna text message him, he right there. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in a hurry. I don't know where they going, but when they get there, oh, they gonna be sorry. The faster you try to get there, that career, that money, and you gonna figure it out that, man, it was the journey. It was not the destination. You was in a hurry to get there, to come up, to be this, to be that. And when you get there, you gonna feel discouraged more than you did before you even started to get there. Cause it was the journey, the people that you didn't stop to talk to like me at check-in. The people at the gas station. You was in a hurry to get there, but it was the journey. It was the gas station, it's check-in. It's the journey, not the destination. Cause the destination is steadily evolving. We always growing in wisdom and knowledge and understanding. It's always evolving. And we can never obtain it because it's steadily, constantly evolving. The more humble you be, then the more you can be fulfilled with the truth. But when you think you got it and you're on your way, then you're gonna get less of it because can't nobody talk to you. You can't stop. You're in a hurry. I would say this, it's a man with pushing a basket. This man right here, they brilliant now. Don't look at the outside appearance. I've seen him in action. He was pushing a basket. And I was under the bridge. And I was talking to everybody except him. He was the last person I talked to. He said, why didn't you talk to me first? He said, I should have talked. He said, don't you ever pass by a man pushing a basket and don't acknowledge him. I never do it in my life, kid. I talk to the person pushing that basket. How's your day? How you doing? I talk to the holy people because they said be careful how you entertain strangers. And most people that came off the street and they got their career together, they won't even let you know that they've been through it. They try to act brand new. It's a testimony. What you go through, it's for us to inspire somebody else. It's for me to pull the wiggles up. It's for you to pull the wiggles up. We don't go through this because of our own selfish reasons. We go through this, give a testimony of how far God has brought me. And it was never about me. It's not about me. Why I'm going through this? He say, back up, man. Who you gonna inspire? Who you gonna tell somebody about the glory, the grace of God if you don't go through it? Get out of yourself. And once I step back, I be seeing the deep things of God. And so I don't play with it. I don't ask him for a lot. I just say, give me my portion for the day. I don't want a lot of things. just give me enough that I can deal with. He said, I give you, but fulfill your bond greater than you can ever ask. I know what you desire, I know what you need. But Lord, give me my portion where I can be grateful, where I can be thankful. They unthankful, they unholy, they ungrateful. They got a job, they don't want the job, they got 40 hours. You can't work on Saturdays, you can't work on Sundays. Now you got 3 days. They always complaining and griping and murmuring. Stop it. He said be grateful with the little things. And wait, and I'll put you there. But he gonna put us in a place where they appreciate me in the job. I don't hate going to work. I gotta watch my back. They backstab. You making the money, but I can't go in the job because I gotta watch my back. They hate us. Put me somewhere where I love going to work. I can get up and they appreciate my work and I blend in. God say, I'm gonna put you there, but if you wanna get it, go ahead and get it.
What do you think about haters?
That's a part of the balance in life. They hate, they don't know why they hate. Tell them why they hate sometimes. They don't know they hate. It's just standard thing. They get angry. He taught. Every way he taught them. They hate, they don't even know why. Because they don't about to teach them. They don't about to take time to let them know why they're doing things they doing. And that's the whole purpose of life. Let them know what they doing wrong if you see it. I always knew I was doing wrong. What about when they showed me long suffering? What about when they forgave me, but I can't forgive him? He did, he made a promise. I made a promise, I didn't fulfill it. Then they go off on me, well, I gotta go off on him because he didn't fulfill his commitment. That's wrong. You gotta teach. They don't know. The only God they know is through you, through your experience. They don't know about church because you can't go to church because it's a business. And all the church people, it's a clique, it's a club. And they have forgot about God, it's a business. Look at here. It's just the world. Ain't nobody being bold and talk about God because don't pray in school, take the prayer out of school, all these things. It's the world. We're getting in a time where God is not popular no more. And if you talk about it, I don't believe in Jesus. I don't believe in God. I believe in this. I don't care what you believe in. Let my spirit speak for me. Let my action. But it was a time when I was just a hearer and not a doer. We gotta balance out. You gotta go through the fire in order to be a doer too. You're gonna be a hearer, then you're gonna be a doer. But don't let people throw you off your journey. You can't beat nothing. It's between your relationship with God. They can't understand you all the time because you're trying to figure out your way. I'm trying to figure out my way. I can't prove nothing to them all the time. I don't need them to figure me out. All I gotta do is just be patient and do what was in my ability, my boundary. I don't need to outstep my boundary. I ain't gotta prove nothing to you. You didn't feel me? No, you guys don't feel me. I can't put the expectation on you. I don't always feel me, understand me. So that's wrong. Be humble. Acknowledge him in all your ways. When I do wrong, I say something wrong to offend you, forgive me. I gotta say it right away, get it over with. If I offend somebody at work, look, if they persecute me, look at God trying to strengthen me to show them who I serve. I say I believe, I'm walking with it. Well, teach them. They don't know. They don't know why they're doing that, to me. Let your light shine among men. They might glorify your Father here. It's real, man. I experience it all the time, 24/7. But I asked for it. I wanted to be a preacher when I was 6, but I didn't know the price I had to pay. Much wisdom, much grief, much sorrow. Ain't no other way you gonna get it. But if you can just go through the fire, you'll be like gold. The first thing they do when you go to a pawn shop and take the, what they do? How do they determine if it's gold plated or what? What they do? What kind of test they take it through? When you take the jewelry to the pawn shop, how do they determine if it's real or fake? They put it through the acid test. They put the fire upon it. This is how we know if we're real or fake. disagreement with each other, but it's okay. You're gonna be friends, but if you have a disagreement, it's just a disagreement. That don't mean you ain't gotta see her no more and talk to her or talk to her or whatever. I wanna go to work, I don't wanna go to work because they stressing me out on the job. You feel me? They ain't receiving me with my full potential. And I don't know why I don't wanna go to work. I gotta understand why. Why I don't want the job? Because something ain't right. And I gotta acknowledge it. I ain't gonna sell my soul for the job. God said I'm trying to put you over here, or I'm trying to let them know through you, let your light shine. But I'm hating on them because they ain't feeling me. They don't understand me. Hey man, you gotta teach them. You see how they sleep? Yeah. They want $1, want a quarter. He could have got everything that he needed if he just would have been patient, but it's okay. You recording this? Yeah. It's okay. I'm telling the truth. It's alright. I thank God for you. Y'all are blessing to me. A true blessing. I ain't got nothing to hide. My burdens are heavy, but when I'm weak, he's strong through me. He speaks through me. The weaker I get, the more frustrated I get with my life. And I did this, I did that. Then the more he speaks through me, the more he takes control of me. That's just where he wants you at. Get frustrated. That's when he gonna speak through you. But he gotta get you in that point where ain't nowhere else to go but to him. He said, those that I love, I correct them. I chastise them. Solomon was the wisest man that lived. He had everything that man could desire. But one thing God said, leave the foreign women alone. But he couldn't understand why he had a desire for the foreign women. But see, the Lord knew that they were going to turn his heart against him. They were going to make him idol worship and build a God. But he didn't understand it. And I'm going to say this, the preacher, he searched the world out. He said, I want to know the basis behind wisdom and knowledge and understanding and foolishness. See, you can't know wisdom and knowledge and you should be a fool, but we don't want to be foolish. That's the only way you're going to get it. You got to be a fool first. How you going to know a fool when you're still a fool? How you going to know foolishness if you haven't been foolish? Foolishness, it comes with, it's painful. Because we think we all of that. We got a lot of abilities. We can create. We can send man to the moon. We can be inventors, but we're limited. If I understand that I'm limited, then that's when God takes control and gives me the wisdom that I desire. Humility. Be humble. If you don't understand your purpose, ask God. But ask him in sincerity. What's my purpose, God? Did you ever ask that question? What's my purpose? Why I'm here? What am I meant to do? But sometimes he can't tell us all at once. It might be too much. But be sincere.
Let me tell you something most people will never understand. You don't owe anyone your presence. You don't owe anyone an explanation. When you decide to level up, the first move is simple. Ghost everyone. Grind in silence. You're not meant to be available to everyone. The ones calling you selfish, broke, lazy, mediocre. And guess what? They want you down with them. They don't want you locked in, dialed in, chasing greatness. They want you at the same parties, with the same stories, talking about the same dreams you'll never touch, because you're too busy entertaining weakness. Disappearing isn't weakness, it's strategy. Most people think when you go silent, when you cut people off or stop showing up, that something's wrong with you. They think you're hiding or losing, but the truth is, stepping away is one of the smartest moves you can make when you're serious about getting ahead. It's not about being antisocial, it's not about running from the world, it's about stepping away from the noise so you can finally hear yourself think. You can't build something great when everyone's in your ear telling you what they think you should do. pulling you in 10 different directions, distracting you with their small talk and small mindset. When you're surrounded by people all the time, you absorb their energy, their opinions, their doubts. Even if you don't realize it, it starts affecting your decisions. You start questioning yourself, second-guessing the grind. That's why disappearing isn't weakness, it's a power move. When you disappear, you take back control. You stop explaining yourself. You stop giving energy to things that don't grow you. You get laser focused. Every second you would have spent replying to people, explaining your silence, posting for validation, you put that into your craft, into your body, into your mind, into your business, into the version of yourself you're trying to build. While they're out there watching stories, liking photos, gossiping, you're putting in reps, reading, working, earning. That kind of isolation is misunderstood by average people, but the ones who win, they get it. They know that real progress requires disappearing. Real transformation happens behind closed doors. You also learn who's real when you vanish. People love access. They love knowing what you're up to, feeling like they're in on your journey. But when you cut that off, most vanish too. It's fine. Let them. You don't need cheerleaders. You don't need constant connection. The truth is, most people don't want you to grow too much. They want you just ahead of failure, not ahead of them. So when you go quiet, when you stop sharing, when you stop being available, you break their illusion. They think you're slipping, but what they don't realize is that you're sharpening the blade. You're working in silence because when you return, it's not to talk, it's to win. You don't owe the world updates. You don't need to justify your focus. You don't need to post your progress. The strategy is simple. Disappear so you can reappear with leverage. The leverage of discipline, the leverage of results, the leverage of someone who didn't ask for permission or approval, someone who sacrificed noise for progress. It's not about cutting off the world forever. It's about pausing the world's influence long enough to build something solid without interference. So when you go ghost, it's not hiding, it's hunting, it's preparing, it's strengthening, it's building something the world isn't ready for. And when the time comes to step back into the spotlight, you won't need to say anything. Your presence will speak, your results will speak. That's the whole point. Disappearing isn't weakness. It's one of the strongest, most calculated decisions you can make when you're chasing greatness. Silence is power. In a world obsessed with attention, where everyone is shouting their goals, flashing their fake wins, and trying to prove they're doing something big, the real killers move in silence. You don't hear them coming because they're too focused on building. Talking doesn't get the job done. Announcing your plans doesn't make them real. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. Every second spent explaining what you're gonna do is a second you could have used actually doing it. Real power isn't loud, it's quiet, disciplined, and locked in. People think if you don't speak about your goals, you don't have any, that if you don't show your work, you're not doing anything. But that's a weak mindset. The strongest people, the ones who are really making moves, understand that silence protects progress. When no one knows what you're up to, they can't interfere. They can't slow you down with opinions, doubts, or fake support. They can't study your next step. They can't copy your blueprint. Silence keeps your mission safe from noise, negativity, and unnecessary pressure. The grind doesn't need to be seen, it just needs to be done. Every hour you work in silence stacks up. Every task you complete with no audience watching adds up. Over time, that quiet grind becomes a loud result. When you stay silent, you train your mind to become disciplined. You start focusing on results, not recognition. You stop craving claps and likes, and you start chasing progress that actually matters. You stop talking about how hard you're working and start showing it through outcomes. While others are out there announcing every small step, hoping for attention, you're building something too real to be ignored. Because people who always talk about their hustle usually aren't hustling that hard. They're trying to look busy instead of being productive. That's why silence separates the serious from the talkers. If you're really putting in the work, you don't have time to talk about it all day. You're too focused on the next level. Silence also builds a mental edge. When you don't let the world into your process, you don't feel the need to prove anything. That removes the pressure. You become immune to outside opinions. You don't care what people think because they don't even know what you're doing. That's where peace and power meet. You're not grinding for applause. You're grinding because the vision is bigger than the noise. And when you're working in silence, your time and energy go entirely into execution. You're not explaining why you didn't go out. You're not justifying why you're unavailable. You're just locked in, getting it done, stacking wins that only you know about. Eventually, people start asking questions. They wonder how you leveled up so fast. They're shocked when you show up a different person, physically stronger, mentally sharper, financially ahead. They think it happened overnight, but it didn't. It was built in the dark. It was built during those silent seasons when no one was clapping, no one was checking in, and no one even noticed you were gone. And that's the power of silence. It doesn't make noise, it makes impact. Validation is a trap. The moment you start chasing approval from others, you give away control over your life. You let the opinions of people who aren't doing anything for you shape your path. That's how most people live. They grind just enough to get attention, to get a few compliments, a few likes, a few claps. But none of that means anything. External validation is short-term. It fades fast. And worse, it becomes a habit. You start needing it. You start depending on it. Every move you make becomes about getting noticed instead of getting results. That's how you stay average. People waste so much time trying to look successful instead of actually becoming successful. They want everyone to see them working. They post every step, every workout, every meal, every little task, hoping someone will say, "Good job." They care more about how their grind looks than what it produces. But the truth is, real work doesn't need an audience. The most powerful moves are made when nobody's watching. That's when it's raw, that's when it's real. You don't need to be seen, you need to be effective. The grind is not a show, it's not a performance, it's war. And wars aren't fought in the spotlight. They're fought in the trenches, where there's no camera, no likes, no applause. Validation is a drug. The more you get, the more you want. And like every drug, it kills your strength over time. You start losing the ability to move without feedback. You hesitate, you wonder what people will think. You start shaping your actions around approval instead of purpose. That's weakness. You'll never dominate anything if your confidence is built on other people's reactions. The strongest mindset is this: I don't need anyone to believe in me. I'll prove it in silence. When you chase validation, you waste energy. You explain your plans to people who don't care. You look for praise from people who haven't built anything. You hope strangers online will recognize your effort, but none of that builds anything. It just keeps you dependent, distracted, and stuck. Every time you post for applause, every time you tell someone your goals just to impress them, you're letting them inside your process. And now their judgment has weight. Now their opinion can throw you off. That's dangerous. That's how you
only fire, only silence, only strength. Finished? Never. They mistook silence for surrender, but in truth, he was sharpening, in the dark, quietly, deliberately, becoming something else. Now he walks like a prophecy fulfilled. This is what happens when you push the wrong soul too far. You call me a monster, but I am what the world forged, what it wielded. The world stripped away the softness of my soul, peeled back every layer of innocence, and carved me into something unyielding. It broke me, slowly, methodically, piece by piece, until I stopped trying to hold the fragments together. It tore at my mind, my body, my spirit, until all that remained was the rawness of survival. I didn't become this by choice. I became this because there was no other way. So don't ask if I'm finished. I haven't even started. He never spoke of the nights when the dark got too heavy, when hope vanished so completely it almost felt like peace. He never told them what it took to stay standing when everything inside him begged to fall apart. He just kept moving, colder each time, quieter, until one day there was nothing left to burn, only steel. Now he moves like a shadow etched into stone, not loud, not proud, just inevitable. They think he doesn't feel, but it's worse than that. He remembers everything, every cut, every silence, every moment the world turned its back. He doesn't speak of revenge. He doesn't need to, because now he's not after anything. He simply is, and that is what makes him unstoppable.
Grinding hard, if you're worried about something that someone did to you years ago, you're being to yourself, man, not getting out there and squeezing that fucking soul out every day.
Yeah.
If you grind hard, man, I ain't got time to worry about your monkey ass. I ain't got time to worry about you, man. Because tomorrow, I got to go back to the grind. And tomorrow, I go back to the grind again, and again, and again, and again. I don't have time to put you into the hate bank. There's no hate. It's all filtered out, man, through the grind. People don't get it. There's great joy in the grind. Great joy in the suffering. It totally cleanses your body out, man, of any kind of hate. Makes you grow up.
That's the great divide of human beings. Who are you on those days you don't want to do things? It's easy to conquer when it's good weather. You got good sleep. Work's going good. The family's good. You feel great. Your body's not injured. Those are the easy days to conquer. But who are you on those fucking days when all hell's broke loose? Your body's fucked up. You're sore. You're depressed. You're miserable. You're not the favorite person at school. You might be getting bullied. You might be falling behind in life. Who are you on those days when shit's all fucked up? That's the great divide. Those people who get up on those days when everything's fucked up and still grind, that's the separator right there. This isn't for the masses. This is for those who won't leave normal behind. Those who are in search of a new realm. It's a lonely journey. You're isolated. Those who used to keep pace with you will fall off. They'll see where their world ends and yours begins. Your ability to suffer, endure, outwork must be greater. You must be willing to extend yourself to the limit. No guarantee of success. Every day, you must ask yourself, did I do enough?
He repeats over and over and over until pain forgets how to stop him, until doubt runs out of new things to say, until the weakness in his bones is crushed beneath the weight of habit. He repeats, when it hurts, when it's boring, when there's no one watching, not for glory, not for applause, but because stopping is no longer part of him. You think he's obsessed, You're right. You think it's unhealthy? He doesn't care. You see, he's not chasing dreams. He's chasing war. And the battlefield is always the same. A dark room, no noise, no rest. Just the next rep, the next mile, the next cold morning. He doesn't need variety. He doesn't need motivation. He needs the burn, the sameness, the weight. Because repetition is the only God he answers to. He's not faster than you, not smarter, not stronger. But he'll still beat you. Because he'll still be doing it long after you quit. He'll still be standing in that room, still doing the same ugly set, still running the same path with the same tired legs, still bleeding, still moving. And that's the difference. You want it to feel good. He wants it to work. You stop when it gets hard. He starts when it gets hard. You chase comfort. He eats discomfort for fuel. So when you ask, why him? Why is he better? Why does he win? The answer is brutal, simple, cold. He repeats, even when he hates it, even when it breaks him, especially then. Because he's not building strength, he's building certainty. And certainty comes from doing what you said you'd do when you least feel like it. He repeats until life gives up trying to stop him, until failure gets bored, until time runs out of excuses. He repeats until it's all that's left, and that's what makes him undeniable.